Hello, it's Nicky. Today I want to talk about pitching and one of the biggest mistakes that you can make, and something that you absolutely need to stop doing now because it's not working for you. And my approach whenever I'm pitching for something, my intention, as the great Oprah Winfrey would say, in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking, how can I make this an easy yes? How can I make this, I want to find out more. Yes, I do want to jump on Zoom. Yes, this sounds like something that we might need to discuss further. If it is too complicated or confusing, the person is going to simply file it away or delete it, not do anything with it because it's too much, especially with everything that's going on in their daily working life. If you're making it difficult for that person, if they're in confusion or they're not quite sure what to do with it, guess what? They're not going to do anything with it. The decision is made. So over the years, I have pitched to so many things. And I'm not saying that this method is foolproof, as in, you will always get a yes, because there are so many other variables. But I have reflected on my process over the years and really worked back and say, I wonder why that did get a yes, or likewise, I wonder why that got a no. Equally, I've been on the other side of it where people have pitched to be interviewed by me on the podcast and now my YouTube channel. And here is the thing that I notice all the time. People start their emails making it about the other person. So they will say things such as, I've listened to your podcast. I've noticed that you speak to these kinds of people. I would love to be part of this. I too feel passionate about flexible working, or whatever it is. Firstly, my first note is often those opening paragraphs are so telling. I can tell instantly if somebody has actually listened to the podcast or is actually familiar with my work or not. You can feel it out. You can feel it when it's generic, when it's kind of skirting around the idea, when it's lazy, when it's just randomly pulled together. Equally, you can tell when somebody is sat down for a good 15 minutes and really worked it through, really considered it, really thought about it. So they start off with all that, I've listened to it, and then they've said, I would love to collaborate with you, or I would love to be part of this because our values are aligned. Firstly, great. If you've got aligned values, brilliant. But you also need to show how you can contribute positively to that situation. It's not enough just to say that your values align. You have to do the work for that person and come up with ideas. Show different ways that you could help and support and contribute. How you can bring all of those values to life. Otherwise, that person will just read the email and go, that is a lovely paragraph of compliments, great, they want to collaborate. But what happens is you leave this person going, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what, now I'm going to have to go on their website. Now I'm going to go and have to do the work. And so this is why I always say, write 20 emails rather than 200. Spend the time. Because yes, it is a numbers game. And some people might say, if you send 200, you're more likely to get more responses than if you send 20. But only if they are of quality. We have to remind ourselves of that. So whoever your reader or your receiver is, don't make them work hard because they don't want to. Why should they? They're not invested in you. They don't know about you. They're doing their thing. So break it down. And one final point. is don't forget about the power of a bullet point. Sometimes people will write 7 paragraphs of beautiful stuff, but it's really difficult to read, especially if somebody's reading it on a phone. So use the power of a bullet point to break it down and say, here's how I can help. These are the 3 things that I talk about. This is what my audience say about me, whatever it might be. Make it simple, make it full of ease and flow, and go from there. If you want help to get your brand in places and spaces, this is what I do in my strategy session. We can work through it. We can make it feel like you, so you'll actually want to send it, and go from there. Lots of love. Send me a message. Bye.